Hey guys and gals, what's up? It's NihonTiger. We back. We back with League. First time in a long time I have done anything with this. And I am actually doing some post commentary today. I am kind of back in my usual role, which is AD carry. So I'm running bot lane. No surprise. Just kind of checking everything out. And I'm coming down here into the jungle to leash for our jungler, and we've got Teemo running top lane, Victor on mid lane, Leona's my support. Akali is our jungler, and yep, now I'm obviously AD carry, and our jungler has Forgotten Smite. This is wonderful. This can only go well. So let's go ahead, just take a look here. So this is actually the new, I should mention this as well, this is the new Season 5 Summoner's Rift. So there have been some changes from my past videos in Season 4. First and foremost, obviously, a lot of the creatures in the jungle have been changed. Now that I've got that leash, I'm going to head back down to bottom lane. I see I've got Tristana's already down there, and there is Thresh. So here we go. Gonna be farming up a lot, and I already got hit. Great, good job. And I get hooked right off the bat. Oh my goodness, that was not wonderful. So this is going to be a tough game because Tristana still hits very hard, and she still has a bit of speed. I know with Jinx, I probably need to play a little more aggressive than I tend to play with her. I tend to play a little more conservative like I used to play with Ashe, but I find it serves me well. I don't feel like I need to be diving in, going nuts when my support is not doing the same, or when I just don't have... Oh, and there, speaking of diving and going crazy, there goes Leona. And I missed that, but jump a little bit ahead here. Still losing lane. I'm losing 26-14. And Leona gets hit. But I'm going to at least try and throw down a little bit here on Thresh. And it doesn't work very well. Barely make it out of there alive. So we're just kind of struggling in lane right now. I've not really been able to get the foothold I've been hoping to get. So I got to go back, obviously, and Leona's in trouble. Gotta stop. Let's try and keep her safe. But thankfully we're both able to get out of there. So again, bottom lane right now, not going very well. It's not terrible, but it could be better. And since I go back so early, I'm going to have to end up getting boots instead. Now I think about getting Doran's Blade, but I go with the health potions instead. A little bit easier. I know Doran's Blade does offer that extra bit of damage. Alright, so again, skip a little further ahead. Still not farming very well, so this one I just got back down the lane. And trying to remember. Wait, oh, that's why. And I missed my zap shot there. But Leona is actually taking some pretty good butt right now. We're able to knock Thresh back so that he's not up there to hook us. And I know he's in that bush there, so I'm just trying to stay away and not let him hook me. Gets Leona instead, which is probably bad. So now I've got him there. He's low on health. Leona is pursuing. I'm chasing. And he gets away because he flashes at just the right time, just before I can get down there and attack again. However, he does leave Tristana behind. She is shielded. She just had his shield there for a moment. Leona jumps back in. I'm not able to get down there in time to actually do anything about it, unfortunately, because I'm still up here farming, trying to desperately really catch up on lane. And so here I am, just kind of farming about, trying to take care of Tristana. Thought I hit her with the zap, didn't work. So Leona's back here. There's a little bit. Oh, actually, I skipped ahead. I thought something else was coming up. Maybe it's coming up in a minute. But here we are. We're back lane. Thresh is back. Obviously, Leona jumps in again. I'm at 6, which means ult. Almost get. Tristana had a brain fart there. Fortunately, I lose Leona in the process. Decide that I probably should get back because otherwise, Thresh is just gonna make my life miserable. But yeah, as you can see, I'm 9 minutes in. I've only got 29 for a CS. That's pretty bad. I was not having a lot of luck farming this game. Occasionally that goes the way it just goes sometimes. You're just gonna have a bad game where you end up not farming as well. I think I decided I'm going to save up here because I want to save up for the BF sword. But eventually I push back down lane. There's Thresh over there taking care of our ward. In the end, we jump on in. A little bit of damage. My ult is not up, otherwise I would have thrown it there. It's unfortunate because I probably could have killed Thresh if I did that. Again, we're just farming. Kali's coming down from lane. Thresh misses his hook, which is good. They're pursuing me up the lane, which is actually perfect. And there's my ult. Again, Thresh. Oh my goodness, he's just barely alive, and Kali jumps in and grabs the kill for me. Oh well, it's no big deal. I got the assist. Now we have a lane advantage. We have 3 down here. Kali's got to go because mid lane is trouble. Actually, Victor dies, so that's not very good. I'm still trying to see if I can possibly get a little bit of poke damage on Tristana here just to kind of soften her up, maybe make her vulnerable. Unfortunately, I don't really pay attention here, and this is where it's going to come back and bite me in the butt. But I should be paying attention because there's Kha'Zix. Hey, how come I didn't pay attention to my map? Because Kha'Zix is going to come in and he is going to make me regret doing that. But I do manage to at least get out of there. And there's Shen. Hey, Shen. Everyone's coming down here. It's a big old party. I got to try and see if I can keep her. Nope. Cannot keep Leona alive. And now I am down here 3v1, half health. I do have my ult, but I don't have it up for another 10 seconds at this point. And I still gotta deal with Thresh, I still gotta deal with Tristana, and then who knows, maybe Kha'Zix is out there somewhere, maybe Shen's somewhere as well. And Veigar is the only one I haven't seen at this point. He's still on top lane. That will change in the future, but I'm just trying to really survive at this point. See if I can wait for Kali to get down here. Maybe we can grab these two. She's actually doing really good. Grab a hold there of Thresh, but it doesn't really do much. And Kali comes on out. And there's Kha'Zix again, so he's pursuing. I didn't realize that Kali goes in here. If I did, I would have been able to help her out a little bit more, but all I'm able to do is throw Zap out there and just make sure that Kha'Zix is slowed down enough that he can't get to her. Now they're going over here. Try and Zap Thresh again. That doesn't work, obviously. Otherwise I would have mentioned it. Again, I'm just farming, still trying to farm. At 46, at 1330, it's really not that great. Still, I feel like I should be at least around 60 at this point, if not significantly higher. I do see, oh, and yep, there's Kha'Zix. I did see him go into the bush, but unfortunately, he's able to get a nice pounce on me and drive me back. So I'm going to throw down some more chompers, and that will actually help keep Leona alive. I can speak correctly here, because otherwise Kha'Zix is just going to tear her apart. At least that stun helps a little bit. And Kali is asking for help. I can't really help. I gotta go back. I'm out of mana, and I'm barely alive. So, unfortunately, I gotta say, out of mana. But I do finally get that BF sword. That's good. That'll help my attack a little bit. Meanwhile, Leona's getting her butt kicked. Tristana's back. And there goes the turret. Wonderful. So I'm gonna see if I can try and get down here in time. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Tristana gets another kill. So she's got, I think, 2 kills at this point. Shen's down there now. Teemo's coming in though. Teemo is coming in to help. I'm gonna throw my zap down there just to kind of try and see if I can do anything. It doesn't help. Now I got 3 chasing me, and I got nothing I can do. And I get caught and somehow make it out alive. That is another time I probably should have been killed, but I guess it makes up for it because I should have killed them a couple times, right? Anyways, I decided I'm going to recall, and I have to go back and change my position twice because Thresh is in lane and he can hook me, and I'm on the edge. I think both times I tried to recall there, I was on the edge of his death sentence, which meant that he could have hooked me, but we do get a little bit of a push help from Teemo and Victor, who come down from mid and top lane respectively. Teemo gets the kill, unfortunately, and he picks up the other kill too from Victor. But the good news is that means that the turret is pretty much open, or so we think, because there are still 3 other champions on the field. And yep, there's Shen. There we go. The Shen comes down, hits me. Yona jumps in, helps save me. There's Kha'Zix. Victor's there. Yona jumps in. That helps out a lot because that keeps Kha'Zix off of us. Hit Shen just to knock him back a little bit. Keeping an eye, trying to keep an eye really on what's going on behind us. Shen jumps over my chompers, and then he gets hit going back. So again, he takes a lot of damage there. Meanwhile, we're just trying to focus fire down the turret, see if we can get this bottom turret taken care of. I have to switch back over to Pow Pow, because I realize I'm using fish bones. I shouldn't be using fish bones on the turret, I should be using Pow Pow. But then we got Chase coming back up the lane. Victor's in trouble. Throw down my chompers, try and slow him down. Yona tries to throw down slow. It works. And somehow, the 3 of us all make it back alive. And I'm, at that point, kind of trying to think, okay, maybe I should throw down my ult. Maybe I should, you know, try and get back in a fight. But I can't really see. And, oh, look, there's Shen. And I just have to flash out of there to avoid the death sentence from Thresh. But Akali is going insane. I throw down my ult. It splits Tristana and Thresh. This is going to be a recurring theme tonight. Lots of ults that didn't hit when they should have hit. But Akali gets 2 kills off of that. I believe she gets Shen and Tristana, and then she goes ahead and picks up Thresh as well. So it's not a triple kill because she didn't do it in quick enough time, but she did get 3 kills in a row. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with my pickaxe. I'm building toward Infinity Edge to start with. I also go ahead and flick up the Cloak of Agility. Alright, so here I am, and I'm down here with Yona. I'm still way behind on CS. I'm only at 70. I should be close to 100 at this point. I know Tristana is about 100. I think she's at about 100, yeah. So here's where things get a little tricky. I'm going to go down here into lane. You can see the enemy bot pairs down there. Yona's with me. Now I'm going to go ahead and commit to the fight. I'm going to go ahead and throw Zap down. Leona's going to go back. And that's going to leave me completely exposed to Death Sentence. Kha'Zix down there. And Tristana finishes me off. It's unfortunate. But Teemo's down there too. And he is actually going to help push them back a little bit. And furthermore, watch this. Boom. Nice shot. He finishes off Tristana. And then they're going to go ahead and team up and take down Thresh as well. So that bottom pair just melts away to Teemo. I say good job. But now I have enough for Infinity Edge, so that's my first completed item build. Back to farming in lane. Okay. So here we are. We are fighting again. This is a big fight coming down here in bottom. Hits Tristana, but I don't get the kill with my ult, unfortunately. And just gonna face check. I didn't bring anything up, so that's good. It's kind of risky there to face check that, especially if Kha'Zix was hiding down there, or really just if Kha'Zix was hiding down there, it would have been stupid. He would have pounced me and torn me apart. So we're trying to go for Dragon here, and Dragon is a little bit different on the new map for Season 5 than it is on the old map. It's no longer just a gold bonus. You actually get damage stacks off of it instead of gold. So it's more of a item that, more of a mob that you want to go ahead and take out if you need a little bit more firepower, and just to deny the enemy teams the firepower as well, because it'll help you when you're trying to take down turrets. And it's also, you can see the first time we saw Veigar, he's just been hiding out top lane all game. I almost said mid lane because I keep thinking of him as being a mid laner. He's normally a mid laner. Hey, there's Kha'Zix. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, that was stupid of you. Actually, he gets away for a little bit, but Teemo picks him up. I was a little bit sad. He just jumped right out of the way of my zap. So we've got Shen down here, Tristana's down here as well. They're just kind of floating around. I'm trying to see if I can spot them. I probably should have thrown the chompers down at some point just to give myself that little bit of extra visibility, because the chompers do give a slight bit of visibility if you throw them into a bush or into a dark area. So you can see they are trying to come from that mid lane. And now they're chasing me down. Jump out of the way, but unfortunately they're still able to kind of slow me down. Victor throws up his shield thingy. I never played Victor, I don't know what that move is. But unfortunately, Tristana gets me again. And she's going to go after Victor as well. Actually, Shen's in the gun. But, yeah. Good news now is I have enough for the Berserker Greaves. I picked those up. I decided to go for the 2 items that build into Zeal instead of going for the Avarice Blade. Probably in hindsight I should have gone for the Avarice Blade, but this is really cool. Watch this. Look at that. Teemo flashes through the ult from Thresh and just destroys him, and then Veigar finishes him off. And that's why. Oh, that's why I did this, because I'm here. And I missed my ult again. Great. I'm going to get away from Veigar. Actually picks the wrong bush. He thinks I'm going back to mid lane. And here, yeah, another team fight going on here, about 25 minutes in. Now notice I still don't have a single kill this whole match. I've got 2 deaths, 6 assists, no kills. It's going to have to change soon, isn't it? Bet you see where I'm going here. Thresh fighting Tristana, jumps in on me. Get the speed boost from passive. And Veigar and Tristana realize they're outmatched. They back off, but I've got my ult up. Veigar doesn't have much life left, and bippity boppity boop. There we go. Finally got my ult to hit. Got a kill out of it, so I'm very happy. Shen's down there, and there's basically everyone who's not dead is down there at mid lane. So I think we decide go back, or at least I decided to go back. I decided I'm not gonna really pick a fight here by myself. I can't really do it, so I'm just gonna farm a little bit. It's gonna be so nice to let me have mid lane. I'm just gonna farm up your mid lane for you, and I am I think about 20-25 CS behind now at this point. I think Tristana's about 140 and I'm at 115, so that's about 25. But this isn't even, this isn't even anything you've seen so far. Not even the best part of this episode. That's coming soon. You can see, oh, got another team fight going on over here. Just catch me by surprise. I throw out my Zappy Zap. And there's my second kill. Take out Kha'Zix in the middle of that puddle. And Leona jumps in, takes out Thresh. I really can't do much. I wish I had my ult up. I get slowed. Try to keep her alive, and unfortunately it doesn't work. So basically right now Victor's out here with me. Got nobody else up. Unfortunately Victor goes down right there, so now it's 4v1, which means that I have just got to get back, hug the turret, and pray that I can possibly stay alive. Veigar's chasing me, he stuns me, and I'm almost dead. Shen's there. Akali comes back in. Now we got Teemo back. My ult hits Thresh. It doesn't hit where I wanted it to go. I wanted it to hit Veigar and Shen. But unfortunately, Thresh steps in front of it before it does that. So it's a little disappointing. But we're pursuing, or at least the other guys are pursuing. I can't really pursue at this point because I gotta go back. Oh wait, no. I think I decided I'm gonna go in. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna go back and then I ended up going in and I missed the entire team fight. So completely irrelevant. But I missed out a couple of free kills probably, which makes me a little sad. I always like kills. Alright, so I think this time I actually do get to recall, and yes, I get to pick up the static shiv as soon as I get back. I've got way more than enough gold for this. So now we're talking business here, because the shiv with the infinity edge is usually pretty good. Alright, 30 minutes in. This is the part I was talking about. It was really cool. So here's what happens. We got a team fight going on in mid lane. Leona jumps in. She gets death sentenced by Thresh. They bring her down. I miss the Thresh ult. We've got numbers again though, so we're trying to push them back. Victor's down here with me, Teemo's down here. I noticed something's up that bottom lane. Tristana's down there actually. I didn't notice her, but I noticed something's going on. It's Tristana, so I decided I'm gonna go over there, try and stop this. Victor meanwhile getting pushed back. Teemo's pursuing with me. Turret goes down, I melt her away. Victor goes down, Akali comes in, takes the kill. Now they're pushing in. Akali jumps in. There goes my ult. Picked up my kill. She gets a double. And now I'm going to go ahead and just grab the double. So that's worked out pretty well for me. But they've also taken down... we've also taken down, I should say. Not they've also taken it down. We've also taken down 4 of their players at once. And now we're going to counter push a little bit here. Yeah, I'm just really at this point I'm just picking up kills. And there's Kha'Zix. He's the one guy who's still up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can grab him with Zap. It doesn't work. The Kali's gonna go after him though. But Teemo says, let's go Dragon, and I'm like, yep, I'll go with you, buddy. So this is after we picked up the second Dragon. Got another team fight going on here. I'm gonna throw down my choppers just to provide a little bit of help. And they do help a little bit. They keep Leona alive. Chasing Teemo in that bottom bush. Unfortunately, I think they got him, if I remember this correctly. Because he just gets totally screwed there. He gets like everyone's attacks on him all at once. But meanwhile, I am just deciding, alright, I'm going to push back. They're going to push mid. And I realize, wait, they're not pushing mid. I'm watching them. They're going around to the side that doesn't have the turret up. They're coming bots to go for this inhibitor. So I kind of head over that way, catch them off guard, and melt them, and which should be a 5-on-4 very quickly turns into a 4-on-1 with Kha'Zix in the top lane being the only one left. So here we go, we got another fight coming up here, I'm pretty sure. If I remember my chronology correctly here. Got a little bit of a fight. I get stuck and melted. So I'm dead. I've got 5 kills on me. I did pick up another kill in between that fight and this fight. The last 2 fights. But my team is just kicking butt. Akali is just annihilating everyone. Thresh tries to run away. Flashes through the wall. Akali chases him down. She's got a triple so far, and there's a quadra kill. So very nicely done. So I'm the only one that actually was dead at this point. I died for their sins, or really for my own sins. I probably should not have jumped right into the middle of that. So at this point, I'm just trying to see if I can get the Vampiric Scepter. It's probably not going to matter much because if you look down at that bottom map, we're actually pushing in on the last turret, and I'm just like, come on, come on, come on. You know, I want to get down there and get there for the end. But I realize it's probably not going to happen at this point. Overall, I think this was an okay game. Obviously I made a few mistakes here and there, being a little too aggressive or not being aggressive enough. And I didn't get the CS I wanted to. I got out farmed in lane, but we won, so that's all that matters. And that's it for this time on League of Legends. I will see you guys next time.